Energy leaders at the Gastech conference here in Dubai weighed in on CNBC, and I had a chance to speak with OPEC Secretary General Mohammad Barkindo about those surging gas prices. Listen in.
I have talked about a new premium that is emerging in the energy markets that I termed the transition premium. Now, this morning here at Gastech, people have been talking about the transition. People have been talking about the challenges attributed to this transition. I have also, in my contribution in my panel, talked about the distortion of facts and the science, the misrepresentation of these facts in the conversation, which is not healthy because climate change and the energy transition are supposed to be guided by the science. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change is supposed to be the most authoritative body with regards to both climate change and the transition. And we in OPEC, we believe they are doing a great job. They are producing very, very important seminal reports. But unfortunately, these reports are being set aside, and the discussions ensuing at the moment are more or less being driven by emotions rather than by the great work that this scientific body is producing for all of us. I think in the run-up to COP26, the world should come back to the mainstream. The world should come back to the provisions of the UN framework on climate change. The world should gravitate back to the work of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change so that we will have an all-inclusive, comprehensive, sustainable decisions in Glasgow.
The OPEC Secretary General there. I put the same question to the UAE's Minister for Energy and Infrastructure. Take a listen.
I think gas is very important this year. We have seen a hike in prices since the beginning of the year, and we need to talk about it. And I think this gathering in Gastech is essential and coming at the right time. We are having the policy and decision makers, and hopefully we will tackle all of the elements of the supply, demand, technology, and the environmental impact as well.
Gas prices have tripled this year. How concerning is that?
Well, first of all, we need to look at the sustainable. I mean, it was very low, also coming from very low environment. I think the current prices, if they continue, they will be a burden on many countries, and will not see the demand side on a longer term be ready to take such prices. So I think the right balance is the balance between the consumers and the affordability of the consumers, and the fact that we are seeing a reasonable return for the developers and the producing countries, and that we're not there yet. I think we need to. This is a situation that is responding to a low gas environment that happened before. Now, what is sustainable? I think the market will dictate it. There are challenges financing new projects, especially for the IOCs, and we need to have a realistic view on easing such restrictions for them to finance new projects. And for a new LNG project, you need a long-term supply agreement, not just a short term. That's, I think, what we will be discussing between the industry, the companies, and the consumers, and some of the developers as well. And hopefully, during the discussion of this event, they could come up to and announce new projects that could ease or balance the prices in the future.